Hey guys, it's your girl Jules. We're back with my reading wrap up of June, but like we did last month, we are starting at the beginning and we are just going through everything that I read in the month. Now, it has taken me a while to read the book that I was on last for the end of the May wrap up. I've just been super busy, and then also just kind of in a, like, not a major one, but just kind of in a reading slump, just like a teeny bit, and I was like, ugh, man, like, I'm just not feeling reading right now, like, not as much anyways. So we're off to a slow start, but I did end up finally finishing, and it is currently June 12th, 12 days in, and we're only on the first book ending. Like, oh no, but it's okay. Hopefully we can catch back up. But we did end up finishing Lord of the Flies. It was definitely, like, very interesting. I feel like I definitely appreciated it more this time around than I did last time when I read it in middle school, high school. I don't really remember. I do remember, like, reading it. I just don't remember exact timing that I did. But back then, obviously, I didn't appreciate it, and I honestly probably didn't really read it, and I just like skimmed through it to just do the work. But I have my spinning wheel, and first we're going to pick whether we are reading from home or whether we're reading from the library. So all right, we're reading from the library. Yay! I love that. Let's see. I have so many options to read from the library because I've been consistently just getting more and more books from the library. Let's go to my Libby app. Do you see this? I have 9 books on loan. I mean, I really want to start like from like the beginning. Like, these are the ones that I've had the longest, but then again, like, you can kind of see that if it'll focus, I only have like 6 days, 7 days, and that's not enough. So I think I'm going to just start from the top here, and I'm gonna do Of Mice and Men, which is yet another classical. It's okay though. There's another book that I did read when I was in like middle school, high school, but just again didn't really appreciate it. Like, I just didn't. It's ready to open, and I'm going to start reading that, and I will keep you guys updated on when I finish. Again, I'm starting this on June 12th, so you know what, we'll see what I think of it. All right guys, update. It is currently June 13th, and it was a shorter book of Mice and Men than Lord of the Flies, but we did finish, and I'm actually very grateful that I did read it within like just a couple days. Oh my goodness, like, I definitely remember this book when I was in school. I think it was high school that I was supposed to read it, but again, I didn't appreciate reading as much then as I actually enjoy it now. But definitely, like, I enjoyed it, and I'm obviously, like, for anybody who hasn't read it, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I'm just going to say the ending, wow. Like, maybe if I actually, like, read it when I was in school, I would have felt differently about this book, but knowing me, I probably didn't even read it. I mean, when I was in school, I just really didn't do the work, but I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars, and I did very much enjoy it, and I loved that it was so short too. Oh my goodness. But yes, so let us figure out, first of all anyways, are we reading a book from the library or a book from home? Yay! Another book from the library. Just getting like all my loans down. Cause like, I swear, I think I have like like 8 or 9 books that I'm loaning right now on my Kindle, and they're all on my Kindle, but I also have like 6 or something that are on hold. I mean, it's just crazy. So if I remember correctly, I think it's Fahrenheit 451. That is like my next on how, like, having it for the longest anyways. That I have the most, I should, or like that I should say I have the most time with it. That's what it is. I have the most time with Fahrenheit 451. I didn't mean to do that. I opened Lord of the Flies again. Oopsies. Go back. Please open Fahrenheit 451. Yet another one that I read when I was in school, but never really appreciated it. So yeah, another reread just to like actually get it. Oh my goodness. So like Fahrenheit 451, another. We're just like literally on a classic run. Classic after classic after classic. Not that I have a problem with it though. I'm enjoying this. I'm like actually enjoying this, but it's gonna be nice though to get something else once we are at that point. But I'm gonna start. So hey guys, it took me a really long time for such a short book, but I've just been so busy. But I finally finished Fahrenheit 451. I did very much enjoy it. I just have not been super into reading this month, but also just super tired. Been working a ton between school and security, so, and then I've also been doing some house sitting, and it's just been a lot. But I'm very happy I finally finished Fahrenheit 451. So like I said, it is June 23rd. Oh my goodness. We are going to pick from the spinning wheel if we're going to read a book from home or if we're going to read a book from the library again. And the spinning wheel chose a book from home, which, yes, I'm happy, but I do also have a lot of books from the library. So I would like to read another one from the library, but then again, there's so many good books that I have on my TBR here at home. So let's see what the spinning wheel chooses for which book from home. All right, guys, it's Obsidian. Look how gorgeous this thing is. Look at it. It's just a gorgeous book. I'm so excited. Oh, it's a Lux novel. I'm so excited. I think this book honestly is like gonna be, I mean, I'm hoping it's gonna be a fast read, even though like it is a little longer for me personally. It looks like it's about 400 pages, but look at this print. This print is like fairly big, which big print usually means fast read. So hopefully this book can get me out of my little reading slump that I'm in, because I really needed a break from classics. I finally got the break. I've just been reading classic upon classic upon classic, which I have been enjoying, but it's gonna be nice getting a break. This is very much obviously like fantasy, and I needed it. You know, on the back it says, beautiful face, beautiful body, horrible attitude. It was the holy trinity of hot boys. Ooh. See, I'm already getting excited. Yep, we're gonna start reading this tonight. All right, It is the last day of June, guys. It is June 30th, and I just in time finished Obsidian. I mean, this was a really good book. I'm so glad that I just judged the book by its cover and the sprayed edges and bought this book, because this was so good. I was like, whoa. Like, I don't know. I'd have to look this up, but I think it's supposed to be a YA, but there were certain things in this book where I was like, are we sure this is YA? Because like there was some cursing happening and there was like some inappropriateness happening. So I was like, are we sure this isn't an adult book? YA seems a little bit of a stretch here, but like young adult, maybe, I don't know. But we have finished, and that also means that we have finished all of our books for the entire month. Craziness. I didn't read as many books this month as I was kind of hoping to, but I also worked so much, and I was also like in kind of a reading slump because like it just took me a while to finish Fahrenheit 451. It took longer than I kind of wanted it to, but I was just like, oh man, like I kind of got into a reading slump because I just kept spinning like classic after classic after classic. It was, I mean, I was enjoying the classics, don't get me wrong, but I was also like, I want something different. And when I spun this, the reading slump passed. It still took me a little long to read this book, but I mean, it's also 400 pages. Your girl read 110 pages today. That's a lot for me. That is a lot. Like, I don't read that much in one day on a normal basis. I'm lucky if I read 20. But I had the time. I was enjoying the book. So I was like, I'm finishing this today. And I did. I'm so excited. I actually want to rate this a 5-star. It was so good. And I have to look it up, but I think this is part of a series. Like, I thought I saw something about this being a series. And I'm going to have to look that up and see, A, if the other books, first of all, to see if it actually is part of a series. And then if it is, see if the other books are out, because I need to know what happens next. Like, the romance in here, oh my goodness, like, I want more romance. But yeah, that was an interesting read for this month. So yes, it was kind of a shorter amount of books read this month. We only read 4. I didn't actually do any audiobooks, which did kind of surprise me personally, but we read Lord of the Flies right there. We did read that one. And then we also read, just recapitulating this whole video, we read Of Mice and Men, and we read Fahrenheit 451, all on my Kindle, all from the library. And we only read one physical book, which was Obsidian. So, yes, like, it was just literally like 3 classics this month, and then a fantasy, like, oh, I think actually this is a romantasy, that's what it is, which I have not read a romantasy for a really long time, and I loved this book. That's why it's a 5-star. So, but yeah, I was getting into a reading slump because I was like, the wheel just kept picking classics. But this Obsidian got me back into it, and I very much enjoyed it. That's the end of this vlog anyways, but let's at least like do one more spinning wheel to see how we're gonna start off July. Alright, so it does look like we are starting off the month of July with a book from home, so let us spin that wheel of what book. What book in July are we starting off with? Guys, I don't think I'm gonna be reading another book this month. Not that I'm not excited. I am. It is another classic. But look how big this thing is. How many pages is this? It's 760 pages. And look how tiny the print is. It has multiple stories at least. But if I get any other books in this month, I will be surprised. I'm excited, but I'm also dreading. I will keep you guys updated as much as possible on this. This is going to be an interesting month. But, you know what? For now, let me just get this ready, because we are going to start this today on June 30th. Yep, June 30th, we are going to start this book. And we'll see how long it takes me to read 760 pages with teeny tiny print. Okay, we'll see. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I hope you guys enjoyed going along with my month of reading in June. If you guys liked this video, make sure to comment down below and subscribe to my channel, and let me know what other kind of videos you want to see, because I know I've also been watching booktube myself, and I have ideas of possibly another video to kind of do. But until then, have a great day, have a great night, wherever you are. Bye guys.